Hi, watch this video with me. I want to show you something. That was a clip of a player named Flamefrags, a very popular PvPer who is suspected to be around high tier 3 to low tier 4. I got tier tested once, I was high tier 4, and I'm pretty sure he's better than me. Today I wanted to talk to you about keybinds. And in that video that I just showed you, you saw a little bit of what keybinds can do. You know, he was probably density swapping between these two slots, attribute swapping from his spear to his sword between these two slots. But essentially, what keybinds are buttons in game that allow you to click between two slots in your hotbar faster, like what I'm doing right now with my 1 and 5 slot. And my 1 and 3 slot, I can do it with about anything I want. Except for my 8, or not my 8 slot, my 7 slot, which I have as a kind of weird button where it's hard to press my 1 and that button at the same time because I use my pinky to press it. If you somehow found this video and this is the first video you've seen about keybinds, I'm very sorry for you. Very, very sorry for you. I'm a terrible explainer. You should probably go watch Theobald the Bird's explanation. Essentially, keybinds are buttons for a lot of things. You know, they're buttons that you can set for any one of your hotbar slots, all the way from 1 to 9. You can also change your buttons for your sprint, your drop buttons, your offhand buttons, so you can do this, and then you can go this, you know, like that. If you're new to Minecraft, then you probably have all of your settings and keybinds as default. Hopefully, by the end of this video, we'll be able to change that. And even if you're not PvPing, keybinds can help you speedrun better. You know, you can water bucket clutch to save your life. You know, you can fight mobs faster. There's probably a way to, like, speedrun with keybinds. All the speedrunners I know use keybinds. I don't know a lot of YouTubers that are speedrunners, though, so, you know, don't take my word on that. I'll probably put dreams up at the end of this video, along with a bunch of other keybinds. Keybinds are mostly preference. I think you should use some of these keys. I'll probably right here put a list of keys that you can use that are kind of cool. All the keys that are easiest to reach. 1, 2, 3, and 4 should mostly be default unless you have trouble reaching 4. If you're comfortable reaching to 5, you should keep that as default as well. All of your other keybinds are preference. If you're comfortable reaching to maybe 6 or 7, I won't stop you, but I don't really think it's optimal. In that list, I also listed things like C, V, and B, which you can all hit with your thumb. Pointer finger keys are E, R, and F. Pinky keys would be something like tab, tilde, or caps lock. So these are all the keys I use. I use G for drop because it's just easier that way. You know, if I hold something like this, I won't drop it while I'm PvPing. You know, when trying to reach to W, I won't accidentally press Q and drop my sword. I might accidentally swap to my offhand because I have that as Q, but it's much less likely. There's other keybinds that I have, such as inventories X. I would recommend keeping that as default if you're comfortable with it. I still would recommend having a drop button that's far away from your main controls. You can still have it as something in that area. I just wouldn't recommend it. As just don't put it next to any one of your like important keybinds. Like don't put your sword keybind next to your drop button, or don't put your drop button next to your like movement keys, because it'll be really bad. So those are my keybinds. If you're wondering what I use in my hotbar slots, I'll show you some of the kits I play. I haven't played them in videos. That's just because I've been playing on some SMPs. Speaking of which, my friend CJ is making an SMP. He only has 3 subscribers, and I kind of feel bad for him. So if you could go subscribe to him, that would be very helpful. And if you could join his SMP, I think he would be very happy. Thank you. I usually have my sword on 1 and my mace on 2. And my axe on E and my mace on 2 makes it easier to stun slam. I would recommend using 2 different fingers for stun slamming. It just makes it easier. You can do it with 1 finger, but it's a little more difficult. What else? Other kits I play, such as mace, you know, tier list mace. This is what I use for tier list mace. I have my breach mace on 3, and then I have my shield on a side button. For cart, actually, sorry, that's supposed to be a bow. This is my cart hotbar. Expo looks a lot different. I have a flint and steel on my 3 slot. I actually recently started playing Diamond SMP, which the hotbar I have for that looks like this. I don't know. I just have all of my keys easy to press. I stun with E. I cob with 2. Drain with my side button. A lot of easy things. That's what keybinds are for. It's for quick response time. So if I hit you and then cob you. But yeah, you guys saw my SMP video hopefully already. If you haven't, go check it out. It was kind of cool. I got some cool kills in it. I actually recorded that a while ago, so you might not enjoy it. I've changed my keybinds since then. This is my hotbar for SMP now. It changed a little bit, I mainly just moved these slots around. Used to look like this. Now it looks a little bit different. Not much different, just a little bit. And then I have the last 3 as pots. I hope you liked this video, and I hope you learned something from it. And next time, hopefully, when you watch one of my videos, you will have your own keybinds of your own preference and your own personal opinion. And I hope you enjoy them, and I hope you get to learn them quickly. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the keybinds on screen right now. Bye!